everyone, Jennifer here. We're going to be doing some reader questions answered this week, and I'm going to take 3 questions and we're going to break this into 3 videos. So today you'll see a video, and then you will also see a video on Wednesday and Friday of this week. So let's get right into it. Caroline writes, "Hello, Ms. Scott. My name is Caroline, and I've just started reading your books a few days ago. I love the concept of being able to live a chic lifestyle, but as a rising freshman, I fear that it will be difficult to maintain in a college environment. The way I want to act and present myself seems to be so drastically in contrast to what I have viewed as a typical university culture, and I was wondering if you had any tips." Okay, Caroline, this is such a great question, and this is perfect timing because this is back to school season, and so many young freshmen are entering college. And I remember that time for me. It was so exciting and also scary and intimidating at the same time. You're leaving your parents' home for the very first time to go live on your own. Most people, they'll go to the dorm or the college. Some people still live at home. But it is just, like a whole new world, a whole new chapter in your life. And you have all of these freedoms, and you're introduced to all of these new people. And as you know, I went to USC, and I jumped right in. I was in the dorms, and it was just, wow, completely overwhelming for me, I think. And it is for a lot of freshmen. So I completely understand that if you want to live the Madame Chic, the Daily Connoisseur lifestyle that we talk about on this blog, being classy and elegant and chic and poised, that is not exactly exalted in the college environment. And I'm sure that it's much worse now from when it was when I went, over a decade ago. Oh my goodness. Here's what I remember from when I went to school is that, people went to class in their pajamas. This was even back then, back in 2001, in that whole time when I went to college. People went to class in their pajamas, in their sweatpants. Pretty much you lived in flip-flops, shorts, and a tank top every single day. That's just what we all did. And, I did that too. And then I went to study abroad in Paris my junior year, and I saw a different way of living. And then I came back, and I felt so discombobulated. I decided to make this change in my life, yet everybody else in the culture that I was now in was doing what I used to do. And so it is very hard. So you will notice that people dress really sloppily for class and just for most things. Now, this is the advice I would have given myself back then, and it's what I'm telling you now, is to don't just follow the herd and follow the flock and dress like they do because, you won't stand out as much and you won't draw as much attention to yourself. Go ahead and you be you. You be your individual self, and you be that chic and elegant person, even if you are the only one in your entire class who is dressed nicely. Don't dress down to fit in with everybody else. And if you get, annoying comments or unwanted attention because of it, just be strong and stick to your convictions. This is who you are, and you don't need to blend into the crowd. So you can continue to be that person. Also, as far as being poised goes, the behavior in college is, let's just say it's just a bunch of children. They're still children, let's be honest. And they're just released from their homes. They have all of this newfound freedom, and they might act in a way that is just not who they really are. They're just maybe so excited to be free that they're just acting in a way that's just not in line with how you want to act. And again, just stick to your convictions. And this is just on a side note, just a note to all college freshmen or people in college in general. Peer pressure in college is so high. It is off the charts high. It might seem like everybody is doing certain things. And you might just feel like that's just normal, even though it might not feel right to you. Or you might feel that, it's what everybody else is doing, so I might as well try it, whatever it is that they're doing. And I just have such a strong message to our young people that you do not need to follow the herd in college. I don't care what everybody else is doing. If it feels wrong to you, if it doesn't feel right, if it's not in line with your values, if it's not who you want to be, don't do it. And you might get mocked for it, and you might get made fun of in jest. I mean, no one's going to really bully you or anything. I don't think, although you never know. But just stay strong. And I wish I had somebody who I really respected who just said that to me when I was in college. There were so many times where I didn't feel like doing something that everyone else was doing, and I just made a silly excuse as to why I didn't want to do it, and it wasn't necessarily a truthful excuse. I would just say something. And sometimes I'd get made fun of a bit, but it just, all I have to say to you is don't worry what the world thinks of you. Don't worry what all of these new people think of you. You don't need to impress people at college, all of these new friends that you're making. You will find a friend, you will attract a friend, hopefully, that will be in line with who you are, a kindred spirit of sorts. So don't try to be like other people in order to fit in. That's what I'm trying to say. And really this chic, this poised, this elegant person that you are, Caroline, is not the norm. You will find that you are going to be an exception, and a beautiful exception, I might add. So just keep that up. You will hopefully attract high quality friends if you do that in college, and just stick to your guns, stick to your convictions, and don't let people peer pressure you into doing things or behaviors that you know are wrong or that are not comfortable. And I hope that encourages you. And let me know how you're doing. Please write back to me and let me know how your freshman year is going. And I hope that it's going really well for you. Okay, thank you for your question, Caroline. And I will see you all next time when we discuss 10-item wardrobe question from Caleb. See you next time. Bye.